Hey guys, quick video. The price of Bitcoin is now at 104.5. Now we saw a very small pump right here because we got confirmation from the White House press secretary that there is an increased chance in the potential of diplomacy to resolve the current ongoing geopolitical tension. So that's good. That is very, very good news. However, the risk of potential elevation has still not completely eroded away from the markets. And that's why, as a hedge against potential increase of geopolitical tensions, what I did was in my personal trading portfolio, I reduced exposure to leveraged altcoin positions. And on the weeks account we have for the Moonshow, I closed a recent Ethereum position at almost break even. And guys, if you want to be trading over on weeks, there is a link, first link in the description down below to sign up and begin trading. So what I do see here on the short-term chart, the 1 hourly chart, is a potential continuation pattern of the bearish structure. I'm not selling my Bitcoin. I'm not shorting Bitcoin. As a fact, my Bitcoin positions are still all profitable. We have a buy the dip situation at 101.450 in the event that Bitcoin breaks below the support here of the bullish pennant in 50 SMA and comes down to the second more conservative bullish pennant's target at 101.450. That's why we have a buy the dip limit long on weeks. I still really like how bullish this setup of white coffee accumulation, bullish pennant, and M2 money supply looks. But if geopolitical tensions escalate, then unfortunately, technical analysis doesn't really mean much. So to prepare, like I said, I'm cutting my own personal high leveraged altcoin positions, spot holdings where if I see an altcoin say 20% drop, it would annoy me. I'm reducing some risk over there too. But overall, I don't want to really sell my altcoins because we're still at bear market lows and it's a very good time to be buying. And then for Bitcoin specifically, I'm not touching my Bitcoin holdings, spot holdings whatsoever. And with leveraged trades, I'm only buying more Bitcoin if in the event we come down to this line of support. So there isn't much change, but I just want to make this video specifically to reiterate that yes, there are a couple of bearish signs forming like the MACD, soon bearish crossover in the 4-day time frame, stochastic already heading down, bearish divergence on the 4-day RSI. These are not amazing signs. They're not great signs. And there are signs that could lead Bitcoin to come all the way down into the 93.5 to the 97.5 region. I don't see Bitcoin really coming below there unless, it's a very bad black swan. It just wouldn't be cyclically correct for Bitcoin to come down so much because, you would be breaking the correlation. So I don't see Bitcoin doing that much of a dip. Maybe worst case scenario, we come to the golden pocket between 87.2 and 88.5. But apart from that, I really don't see Bitcoin capitulating. It just doesn't seem probable. But I am prepared for all scenarios. On weeks we would still be profitable even if Bitcoin comes down to the low 90s. We're still fine. And we just need to evaluate as things progress. And in the meantime, I'm still remaining optimistic. I'm still remaining bullish, and I still expect an increase. That could change. But for now, given the data that we have, I am bullish. In the short term, yes, bearish continuation, possible move down to 101.450, in which case I'm going to be buying more Bitcoin, and I've already reduced my risk in leveraged altcoin positions as a potential hedge. But apart from that, there isn't anything else I can do. And I've learned painfully through painful experience that being pessimistic and being a bear in bull markets doesn't make you any profits. So I'd rather be optimistic and bullish and prepare myself for the bull case scenario. If we look at oil, we have more threatenings of a potential closure of the Hormuz Strait, where 30% of the world's oil supply passes from. So that's why oil is going up on this 1 hourly candle, but it went down based off of what the White House press secretary mentioned about potential diplomacy to resolve this war, which would be fantastic. And apart from that, that is really it, guys and girls. I just wanted to make this very quick update. Tomorrow, I may not be. I'm not gonna do a Moonshow live stream tomorrow, and I'm not so sure about a CryptoKid video because why? I am finally graduating from high school, so I'm super excited. I have graduation at 7 a.m. in the morning and then prom in the night, so I decided to take the day off. But of course, if there is anything that happens which requires urgent attention, then I will be here as always, so no need to worry. And thank you so much for all of your well wishes for my health. I'm fine. So I got checked. It's fine. Nothing to be concerned about. So everything is looking good, and I'm very, very grateful. So thank you so much for watching, guys. Have a fantastic rest of your evening, rest of your day, depending on where you live. And I'll see you all on the next video very soon. So as always, guys, take care and bye bye.